So this is Supreme Ultimate Comics from 1982 by Mark Winter. Not an underground comic per se, but a very hard title to research. Basically putting this book out there as a call to the alternative and underground comics community to help me out. Alright guys, let's get to Comic Soup 5. Hey guys, welcome back to Comic Soup. What I have to show you this week is basically a random selection of small press comics. Cartoonist created PSAs, nothing too explicit. But what classifies a comic to be considered underground? You know, all of these books are counterculture. Some might feature a mention of political subtext. Let's just dive in and I'll let you guys be the judge. So, Energized Comics, Truckin, issue 2 by Print Mint from 1972. Created by George Metziger. He is part of the original underground comic scene. He is known for multiple contributions. People who have read underground fantasy comics, like Moondog, will know that he is the creator. Something here, right there. That's a clever way of putting the issue number on the cover, on the road sign there. Sasquatch. That's just a history of the phenomena of Bigfoot. So yeah, he's the creator of Moondog, which I've never read. And also another thing here, this comic book. Oh wait, I love this splash page here, the introduction. That's very underground there. Airship. Another thing is that this comic book is a flip book. A Truckin supplement, Ice Age. I guess the Truckin is a nice shout out to Robert Crumb's Keep on Truckin'. Flip it here. That's another. I love the lettering there. Very short. What I was interested in was the story here. It's kind of like a bio. There we go. The cartoonist dilemma, or what the hell am I going to fill up those last 4 pages with? Some fun dialogue. And the notes he left on the sides there. It's really cool. Which cover do you guys prefer? So this is Threshold of Reality, issue number 3, for mature and intelligent readers. This is a very odd book, guys. Its pages are just loaded with prose. Contributing works by obviously friends of the creator, just a handful of writers, poems, short stories, minimal cartoon thumbnails. I don't want to bore you with the content, so let's just take a closer look at the cover. Trust me, you're not missing anything, guys. I really find this cover stunning. This is Arctic Comics, Arctic Press number 1 from 1986, created by Nick Burns. A comic that was conceived, written, and drawn in the North. It basically tries to capture the imagination of the Arctic, the mythology and romance, the exotic animals, and basically paints a picture of the misconception people have of the North by just being a place of like snowscapes, a harsh environment of icebergs, violent storms. It's actually what the creator is trying to tell us is that it's actually a very it's very fragile, with little, a place with little communities, societies struggling to live. That's a great art. Underground, I would classify this as underground, mainly for the social commentary. Independent, underground, small press. What would you classify this, guys? How do you classify it? Here's what I was mentioning earlier. This is a story about people from the South having those misconceptions of the North. A guy here depicting an oil tycoon looking to prospect in the North. And there he goes with the stereotypes, a little igloos and stuff like that, and ha ha ha. Just by his expression and his laugh, they're basically stereotyping him as someone from the South, the deep South, that is. A closer look at some protests. This is a story about the future in 2014. Remember, this book was created in 1986. And here they have Eat the Rich, Save the Seals, Stop This Madness. So it's a movement that's been going on for a very long time. And they've predicted correctly. And here is the author, creator, Nick Burns. Well, this was a really fun find. Sprocket Man from 1975. So a comic that was conceived by a student from Stanford. His name is Louis Sakaya. Can't pronounce his name at all. I apologize for that. We are all aware of the underground comics movement that derived in San Francisco. And Stanford University would have a mini comic book convention of self-published work, small press, just a room bursting with cartoonists who avoided any association with mainstream publishers. Don't ride on business district sidewalks. It's a pretty cheesy comic teaching basic bicycle safety in the form of sequential juxtaposed panels, a visual and written narrative by Sprocket Man, the superhero. It's pretty cool. I classify this as underground mainly for its origins and the environment that the creator surrounded himself with in Stanford. Read his bio, and he was right in there with the underground comics movement. As a fan, more as a fan, not much as a creator. But he took this opportunity that was presented to him by the CPSC to produce this comic book. It's really great. Fantagor, most definitely not a first printing. The first issue of Richard Corben's seminal underground horror comics anthology, published by Last Gasp. Two stories by Corben are featured in here, Twilight of the Dogs and Razor the Unhero. Devil in the Well is by Herb Arnold. Interiors are black and white. For that stunning Corben colors, we have color wrap covers. Please refer to my friend Sleepy Reader for an accurate and deeper perspective of Corben and Fantagor. Okay. Super Lopez, a character created in 1973 from Barcelona, Spain. This reprint was done in 1987. So Super Lopez is a parody of Superman. created by Juan Lopez Fernandez. His pen name is Jan. Very, very, very similar to Sergio Aragonés. I have this as probably like a European. It's, well, what's underground European really? It's just this mushroom is treated as a phallic object in this whole cartoon. Sexual innuendo? I absolutely think so. That is the intent, especially when you have a pretty sexy girl there grasping onto that mushroom stem. It's written in Spanish. I'm Portuguese, so my Spanish is... Look at this. This is weird. It hasn't been... It's still attached. My Spanish is not the best, but I do get by. I'll give you an example if you guys want to hear me speak Spanish. Should I prove to you that I understand? Okay, here we go. Los primeros chistes de Super Lopez, which is the first jokes of Super Lopez. I think I said it right. Early strips. What do you guys think? Todos estamos locos. We're all crazy. And he's got some blackface characters painted on there. Yeah. Very Sergio Aragonés. This is my first introduction to Jan. Very interesting. Again, another page that is attached. My goodness. Misprint. I'm rich. So, there you go, guys. I doubt I'll come across more. Oh, gosh. I doubt I'll come across more Super Lopez, but I will not hesitate to bring it home if I do. Alright, guys, I apologize for the haste for this video. I just wanted really to get these out there, and what I thought in my head how I would produce this video obviously did not come out. Oh well, I'll just keep on trucking and hope for the best. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.